As we made our way from Johannesburg to Cape Town, we enjoyed trying as many different kinds of South African cuisine as possible. From braai to biltong, we sampled a lot of new things for the first time. Aside from possibly Argentina, I can't think of a country that does better barbecue and wine. However, I learned my lesson that barbecue is merely a sauce and grilled meat to perfection is what you call braai. Come join us as we eat and drink our way around South Africa. Right now we're at Wild Farm in Wilderness and we're waiting for one of my favorite things. It's called braai. It's South African barbecue and it is absolutely phenomenal.
So in the background we've got our lovely little log cabin. I'm drawing out a towel right now. But anyway, that's besides the point. The team here at the hostel is now working on the barbecue. They're stoking the fire. So we are going to show you the whole process. Let's go cook some braai.
And Audrey's made a new best friend. Who's this?
Kika.
Playtime or nap time? It looks like nap time.
Do you want to take this one home in your backpack?
Yes. She would fit nicely.
Little view from over here, huh? What you drinking?
Apple cider.
Alright, we've got the grill master here and he's gonna tell us what makes braai much better than barbecue.
Well, firstly, barbecue is a sauce. But the difference with the South African braai, I guess, is the fact that we use real wood and charcoal, and it gives it a different flavor to the meat. So that's a big thing. Excuse me.
That's okay. What do we got here?
Got some good chicken.
Look at that.
And sausage as well.
Oh man, that looks so good.
But first,
so underneath the braai, that's where you have the meat that's already done and the cheesy mushroom bread. Here's the finished product. Look at that.
I think he's worried about crisis. You can't good.
Wow.
okay, it's malted.
So that's the bread?
Yep.
Got some cheesy mushroom bread. Show us that.
That's wonderful.
Whoa, it's almost like a sandwich. A hot sandwich. That's for me?
Yeah.
Alright, we are checking out your plate. What have we got over here?
So it's all dished up. My first traditional braai. We've got some chicken, some sausage, and some meat. So I'm ready to dig in.
What else do we have aside from that?
Well, there's salad and potatoes on the side.
And some feta cheese.
Who's focusing on that?
Okay, first bite.
about
Yeah, who cares about that stuff?
That's wonderful. You did a great job.
Cool, man.
Yeah, seriously. Alright, stop filming me and enjoy your food, man.
I'm trying the sausage.
Did you do it?
Yeah,
It's fucking lovely. I can smell
That
it.
is amazing.
Pieces of garlic.
South African braai sausage is better than anything else I've ever tried.
Well, hello from South Africa. We just finished raiding a supermarket where we picked up as many South African snacks as we could. We grabbed chips, chocolate bars, soda drinks, and we're gonna try them all for you. So this is our South African taste test. So over here, I've got myself knickknacks. It's a maize snack. And I think the packaging looks great. Oh, have a look in the bag.
Oh, those kind of look like cheesies.
They look like cheese puffs, and they taste like cheese puffs. It's very airy and crunchy. It's a nice light snack.
Good snack for the road, huh?
Giving it the thumbs up.
Road tripping snack. I am trying here the chocolate log. And I have a feeling, oh yeah, it is a marshmallow on a crispy wafer. I wonder if it's gonna taste a bit like a wagon wheel or a Crembo.
Show us the bar. What's it look
Okay,
like?
so yeah, we've got the crunchy part on the bottom, and we've got the marshmallow in the middle. That is a really, really good bar. Yum.
So this one looks interesting. It's really similar to the Mars bars that we have back in North America. Even the packaging and the color on the packaging is quite similar. But this is called Now.
Eat it now.
Now. Chocolate Now. I wonder if it'll be a similar filling.
It looks similar too.
It does.
Shape-wise.
It's got caramel and how do you call it? Nougat?
Yeah, nougat.
Nougat?
Chocolate.
Yeah, you know what? This to me tastes just like a Mars bar. Just different name, that's all it is. Yeah, good stuff.
Being the cat lover that I am, when we were divvying up the snacks, we kind of had almost like a draft, like a lottery. I chose the Black Cat bar. So it's a peanut snack, packed with peanut power, apparently. Let's try that out. Looks like it's got some kind of like a toffee or something sticky and sweet keeping it together. Oh gosh, break my tooth. Oh, it is super crunchy. Yeah, really, really sweet. And it's kind of like, I don't know, like a honey or a caramel that's hardened. Really crunchy, packed with peanuts. Pretty much delicious.
Okay. I'm not sure what this one's called. I think Beacon is the brand. Maybe Whippy is the name, and it says Mallows. Mellows?
I think it's supposed to be like marshmallows or something.
Mellows.
Mallows.
Soft strawberry flavored mallow, smothered in chocolate and coconut. We call it marshmallow back in Canada, but we'll go with mallows. Let's see.
Decker.
So it's like a pink and white marshmallow inside. Nice and spongy. It doesn't really have a strong strawberry flavor, which is what I was expecting because of the pink packaging. It's just like a sweet fluffy marshmallow inside. It's good. I like it.
Wonder Bar. And if I remember correctly, we have something by the same name in Canada, but I'm not entirely sure. There's definitely a Wonder something kind of chocolate bar. But this appears to be totally different. I have a feeling this is mint chocolate. It's mint flavored, apparently. And it appears to be really small. Ooh, some kind of an ant on me. Okay. So, let's try that. Can you see the green?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh wow, that's a really unique mint chocolate bar. It's like nothing I've really had before. It's got a crunchiness to it, almost like a cookie flavor. Wow, the mint is really hitting me strong. The first time you have a bite, you don't really taste it that much, but as you're chewing it, really strong mint flavor.
Is it kind of like After 8?
Stronger mint flavor than that. I like it even more.
Next up, we have something called Diddle Daddle by Jumpin' Jack. Diddle Daddles.
That sounds like something like a tattle. Don't
Tattletale?
diddle tattle, don't diddle daddle.
Okay, so it looks like caramelized popcorn. So sweet popcorn, or I think we would call this kettle corn in Canada, right?
Yeah, I think.
Sweet?
Sweet kettle corn,
Yeah.
sweet popcorn, caramelized.
It doesn't have a buttery flavor, it's just strictly caramel, sweet popcorn.
Perfect for watching a movie, huh?
Diddle daddles.
Don't diddle daddle. Or do diddle daddle. So I've got a TV bar. Shall I assume you're supposed to eat this while watching TV? Who knows? So it's, as it says here, tropical coconut crunchy rice puffs in smooth white chocolate. Sounds pretty good to me. See the white chocolate coating here. Okay. You know what? That's kind of like something in between a granola bar and a chocolate bar.
Would you say it's healthy?
No, you got a lot of sugar, I'm sure. It's good though. Definitely taste that coconut.
Now I'm moving on to the Nikki Cluster. Coconut cluster coated in smooth milk chocolate. Okay. Let's see what this is all about.
I wonder if it's gonna taste like a Bounty bar. Something we have back home.
Okay, so it's coated in chocolate. Oh, it looks quite chocolatey inside.
Let me zoom in on that. Just keep it still. It does.
It does taste a bit like coconut, but I was expecting like white shredded coconut in the middle. And it's more like coconut that's been coated in chocolate. It's nice.
Ooh, and I've been saving this one for near the end. I love coconut chocolate bars. Some of my favorite. And like I really like Bounty bars and I really like Ritter Sport coconut flavor from Germany. So let's see if this Nikki bar lives up to that. It's amazing. Wow. Look at all that coconut goodness in the middle here. That is amazing. That deserves another big bite, even though I'm already full. Delicious.
Okay, so next we have mini Eat Some More biscuits.
Eat some more of that. Come on. Eat some more.
I'm expecting something like shortbread cookies.
Oh, they're quite small. Show us one.
Just pop that straight in my mouth. So, this is what they look like.
Oh, tiny.
Little squares. Oh. Have birds for company. So yeah, it's like a miniature shortbread cookie. Not overly sweet. It would go nice with a cup of tea.
Are you gonna eat some more?
No, I'm gonna move on to my next snack.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay. Having a Lion King moment over here. These are Simba chips.
Let's see Simba. Simba. What flavor?
Smoked beef flavored potato chips. Roars with flavor. Simba. Okay. Yeah. It's like a beef flavored chip. I don't think I've ever had anything like this before. Tastes like meat in chip form.
Okay, now the funny story about this one here, it's called Iron Brew, is that they have something in Scotland that's called the same thing, but it's spelled in Scotland I-R-N, so we called it Earn Brew. We totally messed up. It's supposed to be called Iron Brew. Here it's spelled with a vowel with the O, so no mistakes this time. Iron Brew. This is the first time to try this. No idea what it tastes like. I don't think it's gonna taste like the one from Scotland because that has an orange color. It's definitely different. Wow. I don't even really know how to describe it. It's just like, it has a different cola flavor than anything I've ever tried before.
What does it say on the bottle? What's the description?
Well, it says South Africa's favorite. I'll have to look to the ingredients here. Carbonated water, sugar, caramel flavor, citric acid. Yeah, it does have a bit of a caramel flavor. It's unique. That's all I can say.
Another chocolate bar up ahead. This one's Beacon. Forest fruit and nut chocolate.
Forest fruit. Wow.
It kind of reminds me of the Cadbury bars you'd get back home.
The fruit and nut bars, yeah.
Yeah,
Wonder if it's gonna be similar.
I think so. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh. Hard chocolate. Yeah, nutty.
Fruity?
Yeah. It's milk chocolate with fruits, nuts. A very familiar flavor, nothing out of the ordinary. It's good.
Alright, we've done a whole other video dedicated to biltong, but this here is a kind we didn't try. Hello, Kika!
She wants some snacks.
You came just at the right time. You wanted the meat snacks. So this is kudu. It's a kind of game flavor, game meat. So let's open that up. A bite for me. Mmm. That's really good meat. Bite for Kika. She's eating it off of my leg. Here, one more bite. One more bite for Kika. Come on, Kika. Mmm, yum yum. Oh, that's really good. It does have that gamey kind of flavor. It's really rich, really high quality, and you can tell there's not a lot of fat in this.
So, I know we can get Cadbury all around the world, but this flavor I have never seen before.
What is it, show us?
So, we have Marvelous Creations, and this is Cookie Gummy Crunch. Very colorful packaging.
Got a party going on over there.
Oh yeah. Let's open this monster chocolate bar.
This thing's huge. It must be like well over 100 grams, maybe 200.
Here, so I'm gonna break a piece in half. Oh, you can see some of the cookie pieces.
Can you hold it still? Oh, you can't. Wow.
Let's see. Yeah. So it's got cookie chunks and some blue crumbly stuff. Or crunchy stuff. I couldn't tell you what candy the blue stuff is. It's just crunchy, hard candy. But the chocolate's good. The milk chocolate, that's good quality.
Okay, I'm really excited about this product. I think it's like ginger beer flavored mints. And that seems like a very niche, kind of unique product. I can't wait to try it. Yep. That's a pretty big mints. No, Kika, I don't think you're gonna like these. Still finishing my jerky. Alright, ready to try these. Wow. Oh, these are strong. I'm loving this. I love strong ginger beer flavor. But I have a feeling that unless you've grown up drinking ginger beer, 95% of people who haven't probably wouldn't like this. This is delicious to me, but this is not something that I would bring home for as a gift for friends and family. Let's say that.
Next up, we have the Nut Basket. Tasty South African snacks. And this one is roasted giant peanuts, peri peri. And apparently peri peri is just a spice, like a mix of different spices.
I think it's supposed to be quite spicy. Hot.
Let's see about that. So, this is what they look like. It's not overly spicy yet. I'm waiting for the burn to kick in.
Feel the burn?
I mean, it's spicy, like it's got some flavor, but it's not overly spicy that you're like having to chug a glass of milk. Peri peri peanuts. So, another thing we picked up in the supermarket, Romani Creams Classic Choc. And it says, are you South Africa's biggest bakers fan? Let's find out if I am.
Oh, I like that easy tearaway. Nice. Those big musclies of yours. Musclies.
Okay, it doesn't come in a tray,
muscle.
they're just loose. Okay, loose biscuits. So, chocolate biscuit with chocolate filling. It's a nice crunchy cookie. It would be really nice for dunking in your coffee or your tea. Yeah. Chocolat. Okay, so next I'm trying something called Sparberry Soft Drink. Sparletta. I'm not sure if that's the brand. I'm gonna assume so since the supermarket was called Spar. So Sparberry drink, here we go. Ooh, it's pink. Splashed on my finger. I just poured it all over myself. I'm gonna say cherry. I think it's cherry flavored.
I think it's strawberry flavored.
Strawberry?
Yeah, look at the, yeah, it says. Oh no, it doesn't.
It could be either cherry or strawberry. I'm not sure. My puppy friend is here. Kika. Kika's here. Come, Kika. Kika, come. Let her say hello now that I filmed. Come. Come, little one. Come, little one. This is Kika. Kika lives here in Wilderness. And she's a cute puppy and she's been sleeping on my lap and being very, very sweet these past few days. Haven't you?
Are you cute, Kika? Are you cute?
Kika. Maybe she wants some snacks. Maybe. You arrived just at the right time, didn't you? Mwah.
Alright, and I've been saving this for the end because I'm thirsty after trying all that chocolate and savory snacks. This is Stony Ginger Beer. I love ginger beer. The best ginger beer I've ever had. It's been in Australia. It's a lot stronger than the stuff you can get in Canada. So let's see how this Stony stuff compares. Oh, that's pretty strong. Yeah, that's some of the best ginger beer I've ever had. Can't wait to finish that off. So, ciao from South Africa. This is Sam, Audrey, and Kika signing off from Wilderness.
Hi, Pop. Say bye.
So we're closing off with some biltong in my hand and Kika. Come on, Kika. Come on, come get some. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go.
Fun day planned today. We're actually doing a wine tour around Stellenbosch. So we're just going to be driving through the countryside, sipping on wine. Let's get started.
And eating cheese.
So we're pairing some white wines with cheese. I don't know which one I'm more excited about. I think maybe the cheese.
And this is my favorite cheese so far. It's called White Rock with cranberry. It tastes a little bit like cheesecake. Sweet red wine we tried tasted a little bit like Christmas cake. It was delicious. Good to the last drop.
So we just finished our first wine tasting here at Fairview. We tried 6 different wines with cheese. And I think we're feeling pretty happy right about now, aren't we?
It's 11:14 in the morning right now, and I'm already well greased.
Arrived at our second vineyard of the day. This one is called Murati and it has more of a rustic family feel. So let's go check that one out.
This particular vineyard has a lot of character, has an especially rustic feel, and it's just been cool touring around here. Even some of the areas have like what appear to be permanent cobwebs. It's pretty amazing. Third vineyard, and this particular red wine we got straight from the barrel.
Ooh, take a sip.
It's good. For dessert, we are what?
Roasting marshmallows.
Over the open fire.
We're just missing the chocolate and the graham crackers.
Roasted to perfection.
Oh, it's hot.
Is it good? Delicious? Alright, I get the next one.
Right.
And here's how I like mine, nice and crispy all over.
That's a mouthful. Alright, so we just finished a delicious braai lunch and we're feeling quite stuffed, but the tour isn't over. We still have 2 more vineyards to visit, and apparently there's biltong and chocolate on the menu, so I'm looking forward to that.
They're gonna be carrying us away on wheelbarrows by the time we're finished.
So we are now at our 4th vineyard. Everyone is wearing hats. I'm not sure why, but we're gonna go and drink some wine in our fancy hats.
So we've moved on from cheese to lunch, and now we've got chocolate. And over here, I've got a chili chocolate. So apparently, you don't taste it too much when you're chewing it, but when it goes down, when you're swallowing it, that's when you really feel the burn. So let's see if that's true. Don't taste it so much now.
Maybe take a sip of wine and see what happens.
Yeah. As soon as you swallow it, you feel the burn. It's not too overpowering, but it's got some kick to it for sure. Time for some wine.
You want neck scratches? You're sweet, aren't you? Why are you behind gates? Huh? You're not dangerous. You're
Are you a guard dog? Are you a guard dog?
Those are nice, aren't they? Oh, you're getting a puppy massage. Puppy massage. So we have now arrived at our 5th and final winery of the day. To be honest, they're all starting to blend together because we've been drinking way too much wine, but there's still a little room for a few more glasses, so let's go in and sample some more.
Alright, so we've had cheese and we've had chocolate with our wine, and now it's time for biltong, which is a type of South African jerky. This is awesome, high quality fresh biltong. Final impressions is that was a fantastic tour. It is actually our very last day in South Africa, and I couldn't think of a more relaxing way to finish things off. The wine was fantastic, all of the food was really good. We had some excellent cheeses, chocolate and biltong, and we had a huge feast for lunch. So what a great way to wrap things up, and that's it for us in South Africa.
Okay, so new country and new taste test. We are in South Africa right now, and you can't come to this country and not try biltong. So that's what I have right here in this brown paper bag. So biltong is a dried cured meat similar to beef jerky, and this is what it looks like. So we got ourselves some beef biltong, but apparently you can get different kinds of meats like game meat or ostrich. This is cow. And it's quite hard and chewy, but it makes a really nice snack. So let's say you're riding the bus or going on a really long trip, it's kind of nice to just have a bag full and be munching away. That's what we've been doing for the past few days.
So for me, biltong is kind of like premium jerky, and there's three key differences. First off, it's sliced a lot thicker. Secondly, they use vinegar in the curing process along with salt and pepper, which is a little bit different from regular jerky, which doesn't have any vinegar whatsoever. And the third key difference is biltong is not smoked, whereas jerky is.
Okay, so the purchasing process.
What was awesome is that we went into kind of like what would be considered a deli that's specialized in biltong. And when we went in, there was all these different kinds of dried meat hanging up in different sections. There was one that was gamey meat, there was one that was regular, there was like a premium kind, I can't remember, there was a fourth kind as well. And anyways, what you would do is you would pick this meat off of a hook and bring it over to these ladies who would then put it through a grinder, and then it would go into this bag like that. So it was really cool to be like right there involved in the process, and it just made it a lot more special. And the other thing that I really noticed that was a big difference is that the quality of the actual meat itself is a lot better than what comes from, say, pre-packaged stuff that you would find in a store.
So the word biltong, what does it mean? I actually had to look this up, but now I can tell you. So bil apparently comes from the Dutch word for rump, and tongue means strip or tongue, but contrary to popular belief, biltong is not made from bull's tongue. So don't be afraid to try it because of that.
What have you got in your hand over there?
Okay, and last but not least, we have something called cabanossi, which kind of looks like a dry pepperoni stick. We also picked this up at the same store where we got the biltong. So I'm gonna try that. Yeah, so kind of like a greasy salami stick. Again, chewy, salty, flavorful. I think it makes a great snack.
Which one do you like better? Do you like them both?
I do like them both. This reminds me of salami or like a pepperoni stick, so it's something I'm familiar with. So I quite enjoy the flavor. One more bite.
So when you're visiting South Africa, unless of course you're a vegetarian, be sure to try biltong. I swear it's pretty much addicting. I can't seem to stop myself over here.